Frozen here, coming to you with another video, and today I'm actually doing a very special video, and I'm actually showing off my a full wall of screenshots from My Life Teenage Robot. Basically, in total, 50 screenshots from the show that I've either printed or hand-drawn by myself. And this one's also a little bit more special as I am not alone this time. And as I am joined by a couple friends of mine on Discord, namely being Player7 aka Nate Haynes and Rocket Lux aka Donald.
Hi there. How's everyone today?
And I will also link to both of their channels in the description below. So yeah, I've actually been working on this ever since ever since my family first moved here, and I'm just glad that it's finally complete. So basically,
we also tried to pick the most iconic moments from the show for each screenshot.
Exactly. So I will basically start from the top and then I'll work my way down, and we'll go from there. So I'll start off with this, a shot of Smitus that I actually hand drew myself. This from Sister Sledgehammer when he said, "Bye," after capturing Jenny. And obviously right dead center is Vexus, a shot of her from Escape from Cluster Prime that I also hand drew and colored myself. A picture of Jenny when she got corrupted in Sister Sledgehammer. These are the first three that I actually hand drew and colored myself on the top. Picture of Jenny and Misty from when they were kind of laughing evilly after humiliating the Crust Cousins in Teenage Mutant Ninja Troubles.
Yeah, they totally humiliated them.
Indeed they did. They basically said, "I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye."
The most impressive thing he's ever created.
Mm-hmm. I'll actually get to that in a little bit. Then a shot of when Jenny won over Cluster Prime and actually exposed Vexus. Again, in Escape from Cluster Prime. Then second row, by the way, I also have the Teenage Robot logo. That's actually hand-drawn. It's actually my original one. I actually have a second one that's actually printed just simply for her as something separate. Shot of Brad, Tuck, and Nora when they thought all hope was lost and Jenny, corrupted by Smitus and the Cluster, was going to destroy them. Quote-unquote Hulk/Monster Jenny from Hostile Makeover. Jenny...
It's because all of one small bug that really infected her.
Mm-hmm. Jenny, when she first got the exoskin, starting to latch onto her, a la Venom. Hashtag we are Venom. And then right below...
She really should have waited until that thing was complete. It was never going to be complete in one day.
In the previous installment, yeah. And then when she was actually being talked to by the exoskin, a little bit later on, and we got Armageddon in his debut episode. Jenny, after defeating the Muck Monster, saying, "Time for some extreme robotic goofing off."
Yeah, and she actually went to the mall to shop around.
And then the second full row, Todd, when he got that mind control device on Jenny in A Robot for All Seasons, which by the way, everyone in Tremonton should have known that she was completely innocent, much like how they should have known that Spider-Man was innocent at the end of Far From Home and into No Way Home, and that Mysterio was the one that operated all the drones in London.
Went completely merciless on her.
Mm-hmm. Skip over this. And here's a shot of Jenny when she got, quote-unquote, paralyzed by Sheldon in Attack of the 5.5-Foot Geek. And then here's a shot of Jenny with Vega in Escape from Cluster Prime, where they were formulating a possible plan to actually show Cluster Prime the truth about her and Vexus.
I really think they are good friends.
Yeah, I agree. Shot of Jenny from when she was in Dreamland and she thought that she saw candy, when in reality it was water.
That dream ship was really out of whack.
Yeah, all because she got electrocuted by some power lines, thinking that was the Kraken. And then speaking of which, this just after she realized that she was stuck in dream mode, and she said, "Boy, you won't believe the day I've had."
Oh, it must have been a long day for her.
Mm-hmm.
I really am. I can't be eating trucker nuggets.
Then here is a shot of Jenny when she got hit on the head by Lil Acorn in Puppet Bride, and her head was literally spinning, in a sense. Shot of the Crust Cousins in their Pip Crystal dresses from Dress to Kill.
Those crystals were way too powerful for them to handle.
Yeah, they should have seen what happened with. They should have seen what happened with the Infinity Stones. Then shot. Yup, indeed. And then shot of Jenny and Brad singing the Greatest Day song from Humiliation 101.
I really think it would have been cool for them to sing the SpongeBob rendition later.
Best day ever, yeah. And then here's a shot of Jenny when she was infuriated with Tuck after making it seem, after sounding like he was being attacked by a wolf, when in reality it was just simply a dog that was part wolf that was licking him. And then here's definitely one of my personal favorite shots of Jenny when she was looked at by Lil Acorn as a quote unquote bride, when in reality she wasn't. That I actually edited, made her colors a little more accurate, and also have her actually smiling.
No wonder where I got that background from.
Uh-huh. And here's the debut shot of Jenny with her sisters, XJs 1 through 8, from Sibling Tsunami.
I really think her sisters were all prototypes and they were not yet complete.
Yeah, I sometimes refer to them as the Bad Batch, a nod to Clone Force 99 from Star Wars The Clone Wars, and now Star Wars The Bad Batch. And this was really special. One of the very first shots we ever saw of Jenny came from next door, when she was first handing Tuck's baseball back to him. And then this is definitely one.
Tuck was really spooked out.
Yeah, he was. Then one of her silliest moments when she first got those big goofy eyes in See No Evil, and she said, "I think I'm gonna be the coolest looking teenager ever."
I really think she does look interesting in her eyes, but I think they're just not best suited for her.
Yeah, no. And then here's a shot of her from towards the end of Return of the Raggedy Android, when she actually had a built-in chest speaker, and she said, "It's just one of my normal features."
What kind of music do you think she should have played on there?
Well, my TikTok does essentially have her playing the Weezer version of "I'm a Believer" from Shrek Forever After. And here's a shot of when she was throwing a temper tantrum over the fact that her mom wouldn't let her go out and go to the fair in Raggedy Android.
And some of those weapons were also in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
Yep, and you see me play that game on my channel, which I'll link to in the description below, and the card suggestion if I remember to put it up there. And then following up on that shot of Jenny when she's infuriated with Tuck, here's a shot of her from when she was actually chasing Tuck, basically giving him what he deserves.
He totally deserved that.
To quote Sheldon Cooper, payback. It truly is the B word, isn't it?
Take advantage of anyone.
Even if they're a super robot. And then here's one of her most iconic moments: her debut in her hot rod paint job in The Great Unwashed.
I really think the designer should have put her in more colors.
Yeah, but I'm happy with what we got. And then here's a shot of Jane just before she sung the Greatest Day song, where she was actually outright feeling depressed and humiliated already by her mom giving her a presentation at her school. That was all about her.
Yeah, she was really upset, and she.
Here's Jenny when she said, I guess you know what I'm gonna do now, to Sheldon after she found out that he basically stole her blueprints and unintentionally gave them to Vexus.
And then when she brought out the big pencil sharpener, Vex was like, that's it, I'm out of here.
Yep. And following up on what Nate said earlier, here's a shot of Jenny in her exoskin talking to Brad as quote-unquote bully Wakeman, which you've seen that short on my channel as well, which I'll also link in the description and card suggestion. Vexus?
You want forgiveness? Get religion.
Here's a shot of Jenny and her mom from the end of Trade Show Showdown, and where Nora said, "There's only one daughter like Jenny," to which Jenny kind of giggled nervously, saying, "Stop it, Mom, you're embarrassing me."
And for the record, the big robots missed Jenny a total of 7 times.
Oh my god. Here's Jenny when she was about to give Sheldon a kiss on the cheek at the end of A Robot for All Seasons.
This is for the one person who never lost faith in me.
And then here's a shot of Jenny with the stolen limited edition music, because she was hoping to listen to it, but found out they had some songs that kind of made her feel worse about it.
And that price for it was outrageous.
Yeah, about $5,000. Here's a tiny little picture of Jenny from Labor Day after she literally pumped herself full of electricity and then literally destroyed a bunch of monuments around the globe and whatnot. Here's one where she was screaming, "You're crazy," to her mom in There's No Place Like Homeschool. And over here is a shot of Jenny when she basically said, "My name's Jenny," just after her mom kind of scolded her over going out of her room for a few minutes, and It Came From Next Door.
That can't be real.
Is Jenny's reaction face from The Wonderful Will of Weasley after Tuck said that the animatronics that she quote-unquote liberated from Weasley World were just a bunch of stupid robots.
If she wants to say it, she should go to the real Disney World.
Yeah. And like I said before, correction, Tuck, they're all a bunch of stupid clankers. Here's a shot of Jenny on quote-unquote Cloud 9 after kind of falling in love with YK9, aka Kenny, who turned out to be a robot canine.
That's fine.
And then here's a shot of when Brad first saved Jenny in... I don't remember the episode name. I'm actually going to cut here just for a little bit just to look it up. Actually, I just remembered this was from Brad Venture. From when Brad basically saved Jenny, in a sense, from Dr. Locust. And in reality, it was Melody helping Brad save Jenny. And then
I
Jenny.
think Mel was really a bad person.
Not at all. Yeah, she just wanted to fit in much like Jenny, but instead just as a normal girl instead of a robot. And it's Jenny as a motorbike with Tuck on the plan of the bikers when Tuck said they fell for a hook, line, and sinker. And exposed the renegade biker gang to their home planet, showing what they truly were.
She really exposed her.
Yeah,
And the Jenny bike formation was actually made into a similar vehicle in Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3.
Mm-hmm. And then here's Jenny from when she first met Brad, and it came from next door, and he said, why don't we go outside? And the last full row, here is Jenny when she was dealing with Kilgore. This shot in particular is when he was in the snack machine.
Kilgore was just too adorable, but on the real side, people should have seen who he really was.
Generically, not me. It can't be him.
Yeah. And honestly, if Tremerton really wants to see something truly adorable, they should take a look at Grogu, aka Baby Yoda.
It can't be him. Is it?
And then here is Jenny from when she thinks she sees a big elephant coming towards her, when in reality it was a big truck, and she says, "Hi, Mr. Elephant, give me a hug." And that was before all the mayhem started. Yeah. Here's a really good shot of Nora from There's No Place Like Homeschool when she was about to turn on a disruptor, disrupting Jenny from getting signals from I believe Nora's computer, getting to where she was basically cheating. Here's one of the final shots of Daydream Believer when Nora was trying to switch off the dream chip, and this was basically from Jenny's perspective in a sense, where they were all quote unquote like mutant monsters or whatnot.
And I think for Nora's appearance.
Yeah. Here's the fourth and last hand-drawn picture from Teenage Robot, being when Jenny was, in a sense, going all Java mode on Sheldon when she said, "What did the Silver Shell mention me? What did he say? Tell me! Here's the second to last screenshot, being of when Tuck and Jenny's plans were intertwining in Future Shock. And then here's screenshot number 50, which is from the episode that is actually my least favorite episode of the show, Turncoats, when Nora gets swallowed by her tiger, and she says, "Jenny, did you forget to feed the tiger again?"
You gotta admit, that was a pretty funny scene. Where did they get a tiger in the first place, actually?
Exactly.
Yeah, where did that come from? And it was acting the people never really deserved.
Exactly.
It was fun. You gotta admit, that scene where that tiger just randomly appeared out of nowhere was funny, actually. You gotta admit, the tiger just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You gotta admit that was pretty funny. I don't know where the heck did Nora get a tiger?
Probably from Africa. So yeah, that is my life as a teenage robot dedicated wall. And I'm definitely happy to have both Nate and Donald in this to show a little bit of support, as well as put in a few comments here and there. And I also want to ask, just simply before we close out, Nate, Donald, which of these screenshots is actually your personal favorite?
I'd have to say the one where the bride one, the purple one, because I actually use that as a background myself.
Mm-hmm. And Donald, which one is your favorite?
I have not seen all the episodes yet, basically.
I mean, of the screenshots that I showed.
Let me look at them. Let me look at them.
Alright, I'll actually cut here just for a second. So the closest one I actually have to when the shot that you just described, sorry for cutting here, I actually apologize for that. Don said that his favorite is either the Jenny on Cloud 9 or when she had the big grin after first seeing her sisters. The closest one I have is actually when her sisters first debuted, actually out in the sunlight.
It has to be a big grin, dude. It has to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, out of the screenshots that I actually have on my wall, which is your favorite? Yeah.
Probably that. Her grinning.
Yeah, well, I actually don't have that, so as far as the ones that I actually have, would it be the Cloud 9 one?
Probably the Cloud 9 one, yeah. Probably, because we're on her own little small vehicle, actually.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's on autopilot.
Yeah. Currently, I would say my personal favorite screenshot, I actually picked 3 for a top 3. As far as number 3 goes, I'd probably have to go for the I'll actually go for when her sisters first debuted as number 3, and then number 2 is when she first exposed Vexus on Cluster Prime and actually won Cluster Prime over. And then I have to say number 1 is the edited Puppet Bride shot of Jenny. Just instead of looking shocked, she actually looks happy with her more accurate colors. But as far as an honorable mention, obviously you have to go with Bully Wakeman.
The greatest thing he's ever created.
Yeah, and I actually post a transparent of Jenny doing the iconic Bully Maguire dance on screen right now, so you guys can see exactly what I mean. And yeah, obviously this is just some more confirmation of how much I love Teenage Robot since I first got reintroduced to it last year, and it's basically how much I want the show to come back. So please, Nickelodeon, please, Paramount, please bring back the show for its 4th and final season, and have Robin Zay in full creative control of it, and let him finish the story that he made all those years ago in 2003, when the show first premiered, and let him do the finale that he wanted to make.
And the finale movie as well.
That's what I was indirectly mentioning.
And you do know the show technically first premiered in 2002 before the...
No, it premiered August 1st of 2003. The episodes were actually produced in 2002. Yeah.
So you're talking about the American version.
Yes. And also as another little bit of an honorable mention, here's a shot of my Action Jenny little Jenny paper figure, now a lot more updated from when the last time I showed her in a full-fledged video instead of a short. And here's a closer shot of the printed Teenage Robot logo. I have her interchangeable Dream Mode eyes on the back. So yeah, like I said before, I will link to both Nate and Donald's channels in the description below. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and I hope to get some more reviews done for some more LEGO Star Wars sets, and maybe some more Disney Pixar Cars diecasts. And I will be doing an unboxing of the first Frozen movie on 4K Ultra HD. And also,
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.
Yeah, and also newsflash for all you Disney defenders, My Life as a Teenage Robot is doing better than Disney is these days, considering the fact that it's actually getting its first official action figure in the form of Jenny Miku, which I will be reviewing when she actually gets shipped out this fall. So be on the lookout for that.
Oh, I know you're going to give it a positive review.
Absolutely, doll. Absolutely.
Oh, I might do one too on YouTube, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I hope, and hopefully I will as well.
Yeah.
An official figure that is not expensive at all.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as usual.
What most people can afford that. Most people can afford that.
Exactly. So again,
$30 on the YouTube's website, so pre-order as while you can.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just go 1 cent up, and it's basically $30. But $29.99,
Yeah.
$30. There's not a big difference between that.
Yeah.
It's just a 1 cent difference.
Yeah. So as usual, my social media links under the description below. Like Nate said, drop a like if you enjoyed this, and of course, may the force be with you all. This is the way.
3 months, maybe, or maybe 4 months.
Nate and Donald say bye.
Wait.
You guys have a great day, and we will see you all next time.
Wait.